Live, but at what cost?
God. The fucking 3 phone calls I got today do not want me to be alive.
I know. They're like, hey, you're moving. You probably don't need to sleep, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, for them, it's perfectly normal to call at like 7 or like 9 a.m. rather. Because for them, it's just like whatever. That's like business hours. But for me, I'm like, please.
Like, I'm screaming and crying right now. I'm putting this until we get everything set up so people know what the fuck is going on. It's churning and burning, motherfuckers. We're churning and burning, bitches.
I messed up on one of my transfers, so I just don't get to do it today.
Save it for tomorrow.
I wanted to make a snail today.
Oh. You know how I told... No, you're good. You say what you were gonna say.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't need to get tape from work, that's all.
Oh.
End of sentence.
Free tape. I was talking yesterday about how I was like, I was trying so hard to get my mom to like access the stream. And I called and they're like, yeah, we saw it. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, what'd you think? Did you hear my smack talk? And they were like, yeah, I heard you talking smack. I was like, oh, okay. I feel like you would have more to say than that, but I guess you just accept that I'm correct. So we started talking after a while. I was like, oh yeah, how did you like the drawing? And she was like, yeah, I like the little heart. And I'm like, oh, you saw the one from yesterday. Yep, so you didn't make it, and you didn't hear me talking smack. And I was correct in my smack talking for not believing that you would get it to work. They were like, oh. It was just funny.
Yeah, because you were saying yesterday, like, oh, they watched the live from
the TV.
Day one. Yeah. And I was like, oh, so they figured out something.
Yeah, I had to, but that was only after like 15 to 30 minutes of me coaching them on what to look up. They found it. It's like, good job.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Also, is this the real Alphabet and the real Tiramisu? No, we're both fabrications of your imagination.
AI even.
Yeah.
You think we can actually keep
it's why
this
our
up?
art's it's why our art's weird.
Yeah. You think we can keep this shit up? We have jobs.
We work at the Chat GPT factory.
But for real though, motherfuck AI. Fuck that shit so bad. Make me so mad. Like I'm so mad. I didn't change my stupid ass. Why do I never change my Twitch? I never change my Twitch.
Did you at least wipe if you didn't change your stupid ass?
No, I'm just stankin'. Ew. Tear of illusion and Alfie baffling.
I keep losing my pen and I don't know where it's gone.
I'm so sorry. Actually, that probably wouldn't work. I was like, oh, can you? Thank you for the scribble scorps. I like that the Scatman is just my brand now.
It's very fun.
It's so fun. I love it. It's so cute. I think that's 2 years. Is 28 2 years? It's more than 2 years.
It's more than 2, yeah.
Scorps has been subscribed for 28 months, which is more. I was gonna be like 2 years. That's amazing.
That's
2 years and 4 months. That's amazing.
How many babies is that?
How many babies? I don't know what 28 divided by 9 is. I think it's 3. 3 baby. Hey,
Man,
Ultimate
there's
Despair
back to back,
Bear.
huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's like my mom. My mom had me and my sibling like back to back. That's why I'm born in September and my sibling is born in August
Oh.
of the same year, just so we're clear.
Oh.
No. No, that would be so. I don't think that's possible unless you're like twins and you're in labor for like 24 hours at the end of August and the beginning of September.
Oh, that would be horrific.
I mean, there are definitely people who are like labor for like 24 hours.
My mom was in labor for 72 with me.
But
Can you make her go away, pretty please?
Did I say hi to Despair Bear? I'm so out of it today. Hi. If not, I said hi again. You can never say hi too many times.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay, you're right. You can definitely say hi too many times, to a concerning degree. Saying Despair Bear is fun. It rhymes. Oh, goodness gracious. Hi. Scorpio said hi, come bouncing at me. Now we have, I'm content, there's another one. I have continued the thing from my subathon where I have like the 3 voting.
Uh-huh.
Because I think it's cute.
It is cute.
So now I have, because the last day of the subathon, somebody got, I think Mephilis won. So now I changed it to Amy, Big, and Cream. Allow me to demonstrate how to say hi too many times? No, please. Please.
Do it.
I don't... Guess what? Jai. I'm gonna assume that was on purpose, even though I believe it was probably an accident. Oh no. What? Why was it blocking that?
Did it block the hi?
It blocked the fucked. Automod is censoring my chat. I would like to think that Automod would censor if you guys said hi too much, but I don't know how I have it set up, so there's a good chance it just doesn't. After Twitch asked me, do you want to say this? Can't say bad words here. Sorry. The gas station words? What? I've never heard that.
It's a potty mouth.
Oh. Yeah. I don't believe in potty mouth. I just say the bad words. Oh. I know that's an emote, but it doesn't show up in my chat, so I can't see what it's supposed to look like because I'm a heathen. Also, welcome in, Knee Boy. I don't know if I guess you've been here before. It didn't give me the first chatter notification, but hello.
How are your knees, boy?
How are them knees, boy? How are them knees holding up? I hope they holding you up. Having a good day. Chaotic strangers passing through gas stations for breakfast burritos say some wild shit, you know? You know? Almost as weak as Speedy's. Oh no. I don't know how weak Speedy's knees are, but I'm assuming pretty bad.
I think Speedy has statistically weak knees, weaker than average.
Oh, that sucks. Does he got that thing where like the joints like pop out of place?
If he doesn't, I'm sure Bunny will make him have this.
Oh damn. Gonna break his fucking ankles. Well,
snap, crackle, pop, like Speedy's kneecaps.
I'm gonna start.
I don't know this man. I shouldn't be.
I don't know him either. I didn't really know anything about him until Bunny started, I guess, like being his cousin, and that's basically all I know about him. My only knowledge of him is Bunny's his cousin. I didn't even know he had bad knees until today.
In parentheses, meme.
In parentheses, meme. I resisted, but I couldn't for long. Speedy's knees, more like Speedy's nuts. Got him. I know nothing about this man. I'm just goofy. Yeah. I don't know anything. As previously established, we also don't really know anything about this man, and I don't know that I even know he existed until this moment. Well, not until this moment, but until recently.
Until like the last month or two.
Yeah. So today's prompt is teeth. Look at these two lovely beans. Yes, me and Alfington drawing. I think Alfie's still getting set up.
Alfie's live.
Oh, well, you're not sharing with me. I've been waiting for you.
Was I not?
No.
I'm, you know.
I've just been patiently waiting.
I don't know what happened to it.
I don't know.
I don't know what happened to it.
Patiently waiting for you. So I was like, well, this is...
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
If you don't have to share with me, but at least tell me.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I can hear your music. It's okay, I muted it. It's good. Wait, you're just sharing your display.
My whole huh?
It's sharing your full display because I can see you like moving around. I'm not gonna show that to the people.
I'm just sharing a screen. It is literally just a screen.
Showing me the display. See all of your apps you got up.
I mean, you can see the apps, but do you see anything except for that vertical window?
I see my own drawing. I don't
understand.
I see Discord. It's okay. We can.
You're only supposed to be able to see this.
I'm only supposed to be able to see that.
It's literally set to be screen share. It's not set to like.
I'm sorry. We can forego.
No, I'm fixing it. God damn it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to make your life easier.
There.
I'll never do it again. Oh, it's working.
I better fucking fix it.
Dude.
That's right.
You bouncing.
Hey. Look at how bright this thing is glowing.
Hi, Ricky. Oh my god.
Hello, Ricky.
I think I've seen it glow in such a manner.
Is this the ferret Ricky, or is this a different Ricky?
It is notoriously not a ferret.
I think he's a ferret.
Well.
Anyway, hello, Ricky. I miss you.
Hi, Wiki. No, stop. Where is this? Stop, I'm crying. Stop. I'm just a little guy. Why is this one not cut? I've cut it before. And now it's not doing it, and that's not cool. Our day is going well, or my day has been going pretty good. Fancy seeing you here. You didn't know you knew? Yeah, I'm making my rounds. I'm making a name for myself. People will know this, my little Cerberousness.
I need to adjust something.
You just adjust all that you need to do, mon frere. Wacom Tabnet not letting you draw. Timer starts when I can actually draw. That's totally fine. You can spend as much time as you want on any piece that you're participating in. I am setting myself to 2 hours because I fear what more time would do.
Yeah, I am not limiting myself. It is work that is limiting me.
Yeah, I'm limiting myself. And I guess work is also limiting me because I have other things I need to be doing. Not a ferret, I swear, and swear to God, Alfie, as soon as I get out of bed, I'm going to be in your chat too, addressing these allegations.
You ain't addressing shit, son.
What is this, a salad?
Yeah.
Because you're addressing it.
Got him. I'm gonna crank this bitch up to 10. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
That's really hot. Immediately, it's really hot.
Fuck it. Ow. I'm gonna have to
Everybody's gangsta until they hit the wood burner up to 10.
Everybody thinks they hot shit until the owies occur.
I'm not a ferret. It just
the allegation. You?
I mean, it's
or
true, but still. Oh my god,
you
Ricky.
or Ricky? Oh.
No, not me.
I was like, I figured you was working.
Hey, you don't know my work.
I don't. That's why I said I figured. But I'm not impervious to. I'm gonna look up
allegations.
Not allegations. I'm gonna look up
that
what.
briefly actually lit on fire. That was cool.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was looking at my own shit.
It'll happen again.
I was minding my own business. Ugh. Why would I do that? I should mind your business more. I was trying to find, like, the thing that, like, forces you to keep your mouth open that dentists use, and I was like, I need to figure out what that is called so that I don't accidentally just come across ball gags.
Why are you trying to find the dental things?
Because I'm drawing teeth.
You should look up the dental gag. I think that'll be fine.
The thing that keeps mouth open, and I got what I wanted. It was a dangerous thing I was looking at.
Sent you both something on Discord.
But I can't read.
Since it's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, I can't look at Discord right now because I'm using it.
I took the gamble.
Oh, okay.
I took the gamble and fully opened our DMs on stream.
Oh, that's fine. I have no secrets, but I value
I trusted that my cropping wouldn't show anything, and it didn't.
I don't trust my cropping. I don't trust me. I'll have to look later.
Cute little ferret teeths.
I've decided to invent my own thing.
Your own contraption.
My own contraption. I'm gonna make it worse. It's gonna be like fish hooks.
I wouldn't send something inappropriate, especially not while people are streaming. No, I don't think anyone thought that.
That
it was just for your privacy, not wanting to open your DMs.
Yeah, it was definitely. I was not implying such a thing. It was more of a privacy, not a that I thought that you were sending anything sussy.
Because who knows, my last DMs with Ricky might have been me calling Tiro stinky.
You talk shit about me behind my back? I don't know why you would even bother. You just can do it in front of my face. Simply don't know. It feels excessive. I looked up the reference and I still just didn't use it. I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna do my own thing. I wanna make it worse. Hello, random language I can't read. Backwards question marks. I will look at said thing on. I assume it's the same thing. It might not be. I won't assume that. I'm excited for Monday. I'm gonna share all of the drawings that people have been submitting.
Lovely.
Yeah. After
we
Churning.
agree that Dance is stinky and that we love him as a friend. Yeah, Dance is a little stinkerton. Everyone should go sub to Dance on Twitch. He needs $200 for no apparent reason. 280 something. Everyone should go and give him $280.
Never mind, I was gonna say for what, and then you were like, for no reason. I was like, well, no, that's a pointless question.
Just the stuff he was tweeting about.
Do I not follow Dance? I feel like I hadn't seen that. But I think I follow him because I saw his like announcements for like Marvel Gap or whatever.
Yeah, no, there was that loser that did like 15K in chargebacks across a bunch of different accounts.
Oh, I did see that. That's fucking awful. I've seen that. That's been happening to a lot of people.
Yeah, Twitch really needs to crack down on it.
I feel like they shouldn't be allowed to do that. It's for Teeth Day.
It's a PayPal
Good
thing,
morning,
not
Kirk.
Twitch. Is it specifically
PayPal?
because they were doing it through like he paid
Donos?
for the subs through PayPal? Because I know it was definitely a Twitch subs thing because it goes through Twitch backend.
I have all of my donos like through so many different like sources that I'm like, you will never get your money back.
Yeah, no, it was subs.
You will have to contact me specifically, and I will be like, no. You want to sub to me, then do it. If you don't, then don't. I'm not pressuring you. I'm not holding you at gunpoint. That shit's in my bank account. You're done, buddy. For Teeth Days.
Yeah, no, it was about 15K in gifted subs from a guy that we know and aren't going to name because the people involved are better people than I am.
Damn, you're like, if that shit happened to me,
yeah, absolutely. Done, if that should happen to me,
you're done, buddy.
If that shit happened to me, I would make Sniper Wolf look like a saint. Are you kidding? For chat, I need to be clear that is a joke.
Yeah, that is a joke.
Doxing is a crime. Don't do it.
I mean, revealing someone's username I don't think is a crime, but and I guess for PayPal it's like their government name.
Yeah. They were just doing it for notoriety, do you think? Because I thought whatever. The more we get into it, the more personal details that would come to light about this person. But my vibe was not that they were doing it for any kind of notoriety.
I don't know anything about the situation.
Also, I'm not in the room where it happened. I was not personally affected, and I don't personally know the guy. So I'm very open to being wrong, but...
I hate being wrong. I'm not open to it. Mind not this giant circle.
Yeah. I love Vague Orb. But no, the guy went like completely offline after he did it. Like he shut down all of his accounts. So I suspect he just didn't have the money and was putting it all on a credit card. Like some kind of like a streaming addiction or something like that, some kind of mental thing, but it's still not fair to put that on the creators.
Yeah. I don't do that shit. It's just that easy. Joke. Just don't be addicted, forehead.
Yeah. Do you remember? I don't know if you're big into like DeviantArt drama. There was like a guy a couple of years ago now who spent about $10,000 on like a furry like art adopt, like character adopt, while he was in a manic state, and then was like begging the artist to let him refund it, and the artist was just being a shithead about it, so he did like a chargeback.
I mean, yeah. Just like take the art back then.
Yeah, it wasn't like a custom, it was literally an adopt. I think so, at least. I could be wrong about my tea, but...
I mean... It happens.
Okay, the texture's showing up a lot better this time. You can actually see all the little ridges.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
This is what I was doing last time on the piece that no longer exists, and it just wasn't showing up.
It looks like a Zen garden.
Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I was going for because it's a lotus.
Here.
I feel like this piece needs to be like more like, I don't know, maybe it's just my lighting.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
I feel like it loses. I feel like it just loses definition on this curve specifically, that it doesn't have like on this. Like this is really defined, all of the lines, and then this is like less so once we get up here.
I think maybe it's just because. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I will trust your judgment.
These look like they're big old lips, and they are not. They are gums.
They are smacking.
They're no lip. No lip, only smack. A little piece.
Yeah, I have a whole set that I want to do like this, and I want to sell them as like, I guess, little coasters, or just whatever people want to use them for.
Coasters? I don't know if I would be able to use those as coasters.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I think that they would be good coasters. I would not want to ruin them, but I'm weird about stuff like that.
I can seal them.
Oh, okay, that would make me feel better.
Yeah, one of the very first, like when I first got into wood burning was because I wanted to make a birthday gift for my uncle. He was really into Critical Role. He still is. Like he's not stopped being into it. But I couldn't afford any of the official Critical Role merch.
Yeah.
And so I decided to go out and I got some little wood slices and some mineral oil. And that was the first thing that I wood burned, was I wood burned the logo into like 6 of them.
That's cute.
And then like a little catchphrase. I think it's like literally my first ever post on Instagram. I was so proud of that. And he still uses them. They're still like at his house. It's great.
I like that. I would like to have cute little coasters. Because right now I just use mail. Because I'm a heathen.
Yeah, the problem with coasters is they're not super interesting to watch me make, I think. Because it is just the same thing over and over again. Because if you want to get like a set of 6 or whatever, you might have like 2 that don't match. Yeah. So for these ones, I'm just doing a set of 3, and they're all going to be individual flowers. And then hypothetically, they'll be up for sale, but I don't know how to price them. I suppose I just price them for 6 hours of work.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I would do.
I just don't want to overprice them, because I feel like that, like, it would turn out quite expensive.
Well, you're doing them by hand. It would be different, probably, if you were like, yeah, I'm not emotionally available for being incorrect. Thanks, though. I simply can't deal with it. I have to contact my therapist.
We've been trying to reach you about your therapist's extended warranty.
Drawing this thumb like Control Z. Oh no, just be a thumb, fuck. That's how drawing do be. Just be what I want you to be and quit sassing me.
Oh, Tiramisu, Robin had some questions for you.
What does Robin want?
Robin wants to ask what, like, the differences between CS Paint and Photoshop or whatever. Because I was considering getting one of them.
I don't know Photoshop as well anymore. So I would not be able to give you as many like obvious back and forths. But I don't know that there is much of a difference. Aside from just like you can't you're in both chats, but still. Oh yeah, you are. I mean, but you would be, I mean, you'd still find out one way or other. But yeah, I guess I don't really know enough about Photoshop. I would say that they're comparable. I don't know. You wouldn't have to get a subscription for Photoshop, or not for Photoshop. You would probably get a subscription for Photoshop. But you shouldn't need a subscription for Clip Studio Paint. I think that's most people's like the difference reasoning. Yeah, it's like I
wasn't sure if there was anything else. So, but like all things like putting money aside, everything else is largely.
So the only thing I will say is that the one thing that I can off the top of my head know that you got Krita. Krita's good. I think that Krita's great, especially if like you're not sure if if you're not sure if you want to like drop money into the program. Photoshop has the ability to export GIFs with transparency. Clip Studio does not.
Oh wow.
So if you were wanting to like make a GIF, there are workarounds that I usually have to use, but you would not be able to export a GIF with transparency, and it's kind of annoying, but I'm trying to sneeze. You just use Aseprite as your actual art program. Yeah, you're using Krita. I like Krita. I think Krita's good, especially like I don't know like as far as I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it today. Krita's good. I think that it's if you're like trying to do more advanced stuff. I know also like some people like the AI feature in Photoshop for the ability to like easily change like things that aren't there. Like if someone's like arm is out of frame and you're like fuck.
Yeah, for like photo modification, I think that hot take, AI in like AI art bad. I feel like AI in like photo manipulation, like for personal use, is fine.
No, I think
like if you're trying to fix like your family's photo and you're using AI for it, I'm not gonna like begrudge that.
I think that's fine. I just think that like I think that just like using the image base to like steal from artists is fucked up.
Yeah, I think that's fucked up. It's the training that is the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, among other things, among the fucking environmental. Yeah, I can't.
There's a lot. There's a lot. But regardless, it depends on what you're really wanting it for. I think as far as like a painting drawing program, I don't think I would be able to give you like a real difference. I think that a lot of people will just kind of tell you what they're used to and base it on that. But either of them can be learned, and I do think that Krita is like really good. It even has like brushes you can download for free if you're like, oh, but I want like access to all those brushes. So I don't know. I would definitely just recommend. I think they both offer like free trials. So I would definitely recommend looking into like the free trials. I don't have any water right now.
Sorry, I lack a drink.
I do too. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm really interested in I'm gonna go get some water, but I've seen, so you know, Dylan is working in Aseprite, and then Kirk, one of my other VTubing friends, I don't think you've formally known him, but he also does a lot of
so.
pixel art, and that would I every time I see it, I'm like, that looks really. I'm like, Airsprite just looks like such a good program. Would an AI tool that helped you draw be looked down upon? Like, you draw the picture, color it, and it detect the shading. Yeah, in general, I think so. I know I've seen the tools that people are like, okay, I drew this thing, and then like the AI inserted like lighting. And while that is like pretty, it's like a cool little gimmick, I think it's kind of like fucked up to like use it for being like, oh, I made this. Like, you didn't though. It's like, it's not, it's still using the same technology to determine where the shading is.
Yeah, it's still trained on like real artist stuff.
Yeah, so I would say that yes, if you're like you're just like, if you're just doing the line art and still having the AI just like basically do the work for you, I think that's the problem.
Yeah, honestly, I think I don't understand it, because for me, I'm surrounded by so many artists. Like, I don't do my line art for anything. Like, I don't I don't enjoy it when it comes to like digital art. If I have to do line art, I will do like a sketch. Like, I'll get like a single boring line art, and then I'll send it off to like literally my aunt or something, and I'll be like, "Can you help me? My hands are not doing a good today." Like, if I'm like determined to that I can't do whatever I'm trying to do.
All right, I went and got water.
No worries. I'm just yapping.
I could still hear you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's just. I just don't think it's like acceptable.
Mm.
Sorry, I got my water. Your Nintendo experience is back in action. But it depends on the person, really. I mean, I think that it's just a slippery slope. And I was talking about like the animation industry the other day and how it's like really fucked up, because industries will always take the cheaper option, even if it's like not the best.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't really care. So like, it's a lot of like a slippery slope kind of situation, where it's like, if you allow certain aspects of it, like, oh well, I'm only using it for X, or I'm only using it for this, it's like, okay, well, they're only using their own database to train it, instead of like I'm thinking in terms of like Disney, where they own so much art and so many assets that they could train their own you give them one finger and they'll take the whole hand. I guess if you use one AI tool, you'll eventually just use AI to make the whole picture. Yeah, and I mean, if you're just like, it's hard to say, because I don't like being like, I think that AI overall should just be like eliminated. I just think that people don't have a good enough moral compass to be trusted with the technology.
Yeah. My thing is also is like that whole saying of, if you're not paying for something, it means you're the product. So if all of those free AI tools, like the way that they maintain, the reason that they're taking an L is both because of the ad revenue, and also because they're taking that L in order to be able to take the images that you're like willingly giving them.
Yeah.
And use them to train their model. So you have to be aware that, like, if you feed your own art into this thing to do the lighting, it's like, okay, they're gonna train their models off of that. Like, even if they say that they're not going to, like they said that they're not training off of YouTube videos, and then when directly
They
asked about it, they're
definitely
like,
are.
"Oh." Yeah,
They're
they
like,
definitely are.
They 100% are.
Yeah.
Also, AI is trained on other artists' art largely without their consent. Yeah, well, that's kind of what we're talking about. Like, so I don't know if you guys know the animation program that I can't remember what it's called, but there's a YouTuber that uses it, and what it does is you take this recorded footage and you kind of like draw two frames of rotoscoping, and it will like in between for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine. Like because it's going off of your footage, your original drawings, and it's using the footage to like interpolate basically.
Yeah, it's also not taking away jobs from anyone other than you.
Yeah.
It's not like you were going to hire an animator to do all of the in-betweens if you're just like some Joe Schmo making memes. Like maybe you would if you got big enough, but statistically, you would just keep doing that on your own for as long as you could.
Yeah, and I don't think and it's going off of your art, and nobody's taking that art, and it's going off of your own footage, and nobody's taking that footage. Like, that's not a problem. I can't remember what I've tried to use the program because I wanted to try to like do an unboxing video and then like take the footage of my hands and like put the anime hands over top of them.
Yeah.
And even with that, it was still so much work. It would have almost been less work to fucking just draw hands over top of it. And I ended up not doing it. But regardless, like that's the type of shit that I'm like, that's what you could be using it for. But also I see like that and I'm like, okay, but anime industry number X is gonna just use this to no longer have to hire in-betweeners. And then it's gonna look like shitty shit.
So algorithm-based tools, not trained models, just trying to figure out what artists believe. I mean, artists don't, like, we are not a monolith.
Yeah, everyone kind of has
the thing.
different.
Like, I think even Tirf and I have differing opinions about AI. Like, I think I'm in general more lax towards it just because I don't give a shit. Because I'm not like someone that makes money off of it. Like, I don't have the like. I have the moral frustrations, but I'm not personally emotionally affected by it. If that makes sense, because as someone that barely posts shit, none of my shit's been trained, and I get the kind of luxury of being one of the few remaining people that make art that thus far it hasn't really been used to fuck me over.
Yeah.
Which it is only a matter of time, especially like doing these. Like this YouTube video will get scraped and yada yada, but
yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, at this point, as an artist of what I am, I just have to like hope that people care about my well-being.
Yeah.
Because they could just go get AI art, you know? They could get it. I mean, it depends on, I mean, it's getting good and I can't deny that. And most people prefer like a realistic style because a lot of cartoony stuff looks kind of like silly, but most people don't give a fuck about it looking cartoony.
Yeah. No, I think in general, I don't think artists ever have a problem with like an algorithm situation. I think I don't know enough about algorithms to bitch about it.
I don't know enough about it. I just know it fucks me over.
Yeah.
You use glaze or nightshade? No, but I should.
I also should. I've been, because I have actually, because I was saying like, oh, it's not fucked me over. They've not trained on me. I have recently been seeing AI wood burning art.
Oh, they have they have speed paints. You can make AI speed paints. It's fucked up.
But those looks bad though.
I mean, for now.
For now, yeah. That's a good point. I don't like the nib that I'm using.
Remove it. So true. I've missed a whole bunch of stuff. The lack of moral compass is pretty real, unfortunately. Oh yeah, especially since we know how bad the anime industry already is with their artists. Yeah, it's not really... The issue is not the technology, because if everyone was just like, oh, haha, I'm just like a fella and I want to just make this stupid meme, and that would be fine. Like, who really, like, the fucking, what, the Will Smith eating pizza shit or whatever the fuck that was? It was just like weird and uncanny. Like, who cares about shit like that? But the difference is that I don't think people, I just, like I said, I don't think people have the moral compass to know. Like, even now, people are like in the chat being like, oh, is this okay? Is this okay? And I'm like, you're having to ask. It's like you're having to ask permission of what you of how much you can fuck someone over.
About the asking permission. It is a bit strange.
No, I mean I get it because they're like, oh, but I'm just like, okay, well, that's kind of my point. Like, you clearly don't like have the moral compass to understand like the gravity of what you're doing. You probably shouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. AI Heisty says AI is fine for shit posting. I think probably, yeah.
I mean, it depends. I mean, some people would even argue that you shouldn't do that. And it depends, you know, there's like a degree of like what you can parody, you know, like people don't, like, you can't just like, you know, do any sort of person. Like, you see people do like the president stuff, and I'm like, that's fine. That's like a public figure. I mean, it's kind of like weird and creepy, but at what point are they no longer going to be playing video games and they're going to be like slandering and shit, and people won't be able to tell the difference?
Yeah, I mean, we've already seen that, like with the Taylor Swift for Trump people.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. It's just like we don't have the moral compass to handle the technology. Don't pass yourself off as an artist because you typed in 20 words and hit refresh until you got what you wanted. Ricky, I did not think that you were talking about me because I have not done such a thing. And then, I don't know, people like really take art as like, I don't know what the word is, for granted. They're just like, well, why? I should be able to have it.
Yeah.
Why can't? Well, I can't draw. I'm like, well, learn.
Mm-hmm.
I can't mix music, but I'm not fucking making AI music. If I want to have a song, I will either pay someone to mix it for me, or I'll do like the karaoke thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I think, and I think that's more of the point that I was trying to make earlier when I was talking about how like sometimes I'll hand off my work for like another human to help me out with, is I feel like AI is really just part of this continued trend of like staunch like American capitalist individualism, where it's like, oh, if I want to do something, I have to do it entirely on my own. And it's like, no, the fuck you don't. It's like, all right, if you can't pay for it, then like use what skills you have and barter. Like,
yeah, I mean, I've definitely like been like, hey, can I, you know, like, if this isn't cool, let me know. But can I, you know, do you a thing and you do me a thing?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if it's not, you just have to accept that that's just kind of how it is. But
yeah,
it's like, well, I'm poor. I'm like, okay, brother, so am I. I would like to get paid. I would like to make a living.
Shockingly, we don't enjoy death.
Oops.
Huh?
I didn't hear the first part. All I heard is we don't enjoy death.
I said shockingly, we don't enjoy death, because you were talking about wanting to like have money to live.
Oh yeah. My main goal is to get out of debt and then just live modestly. I just want to not have to like, I mean, I live pretty okay. The only thing that my main money issue is that I have to pay like $900 in debt every month.
No.
Sucks ass. I wasn't meaning to have a conversation about AI today, but here we are on this green earth.
I feel like it's starting to just come with the territory of being an artist on the internet.
Maybe.
People just come up and ask you.
They're like, are you okay with me stealing your art? No. Not really.
Yeah. I would honestly rather a person steal my art. If an
like
individual came and like picked this up from me, or like just traced, yeah, I would be more okay with that. Because like a person I can have a conversation with, yeah. It's also like a person is capable of having like reasons why they do things, if that makes sense. Like an AI just eats data for the sake of it.
True. Doesn't give a fuck. While you're doing Inktober, you're currently tracing open source body models that are supplied and given out for free just to learn how to draw. Then it'll just be references. Yeah, I mean, that is how you learn. You learn. Tracing can help you learn if you do it right. But tracing something and then like not changing, like ideally you want to trace it and then kind of learn what the shapes are.
Yeah.
Instead of just like tracing it directly. Because you're not really learning much when you're tracing it directly. You're just kind of learning on repetition.
Yeah. Which can help to an extent.
Yeah, but if you're not learning like how things are moving and why, it's more detrimental to you.
Yeah. Tracing for me, like if you're using tracing as a learning tool, it should feel almost like, I don't know if anyone remembers being a child and learning how to write. And I at least had these little workbooks where it was like the
oh yeah,
it was enough for this.
Yeah,
it was
you would
like the top line and the bottom line and the middle line that was like dotted, and then they would have like to draw an A, they would have like this, and then you would have to go through with your pen and da 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 da.
Yeah.
And it's like that's basically how you should be using tracing.
And then you do it on your own.
Memory. Yes.
Correct. I will agree with that. These circles are made out of squares. It's all circles. It's circles all the way down. I guess we're doing circles now.
I love that meme so much. Guess we're doing Mikus now.
I like the song by Teto. It's not by Teto because Teto's not a real person, but
I wish she was.
I love her. She's not real, and she speaks to my heart and my soul. Teto is ethical AI.
She's not AI?
She's like the voice thing. People would argue she might be.
She's a voice bank.
Yeah, she's a voice bank. That's what I'm saying.
People make her.
Yeah. But people use voice banks for like AI shit.
True.
That's how they make the presidents play COD. Voice banks.
I love the presidents playing COD.
Not to love.
For once, I think we're gonna have a stream where I might just be able to get away with only doing one thing.
Nice. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. You can do as many things as you want.
You know, I say that. We are only an hour in, and I am 75% done. So I might need to get something else.
There's a lot of times where I see people using AI and I'm just like, I don't have the energy for this shit. Like, you don't care. You don't care what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just want to have a pretty piece of art without giving a fuck. What are you to do? All these squares make a circle. That's pixel art. art, baby.
I do like how dog shit AI is at pixel art. It is like, if there's
Oh my
one thing I
God.
don't think AI will be able to do in like the next 5 years, like convincingly, I think that my art like can easily be like AI can easily learn how to do it. I don't think AI can learn how pixels work.
I think they're too stupid because all it's doing is mashing shit together, and pixel art is so like clean and has to have so much like color
Yeah,
shit.
you can just zoom in and see.
Mm. Yeah.
The only one that is safe from AI is Dylan.
Dylan and Kurt. I'm always like not. I like pixel art. I don't know if like. I'm already doing so much shit. I'm like, I can't validate my own self to do another
Pixel art
thing.
is so fun.
It is fun. I've done it a couple times and I've had a great time every time. But I simply something else to post. Bro, I see I was at work and someone dropped off like a fucking like trunk or treat poster.
Yeah.
And it had like an AI owl on it. I was like, God damn it. I can't escape this shit anywhere. It's so annoying.
Yeah, we went to the fair and the fairgrounds had so much AI. Oh, I have to stretch. Everyone stretch with me. Stretch break.
I will stretch with you.
My least favorite part of stretch break is when I crack my knuckles directly into the microphone without thinking about it, which happens every single time.
It's okay. It's odd that a sprite of like 20 squares is hard for AI to do. It's because of the nature of what it's doing. It is just like mashing and collaging a bunch of other shit together. And because pixel art is so very what it is, like it's very squarular, it can't do it.
Yeah, pixel art also, or like AI rather, just can't understand that like it needs to, like, it doesn't understand pixels because it doesn't work with pixels. It works with like huge swaths of color and then it gradually gets more granular. And so it's like all these AI programs are programmed to make like say 1,000 by 1,000 pixel image. And then if you tell it to do like AI pixel art, it'll try and do something that looks like a 32 by 32. And then as soon as you zoom in, you see, oh, this isn't a 32 by 32 pixel image because it can't do that. It is programmed to only make one size of image.
Yep.
I saw someone else point out that it's started picking up JPEG artifacting, even though AI images are typically PNGs.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so you can like zoom in and see like the random green and magenta.
I love when I see the AR and it has like a very clear watermark. Like, that's sick.
Yeah.
Love it. Love to see it. Fucking great. Awesome and cool. So they would need to make a completely different algo to do pixel art.
Basically.
They would have to do a completely different algo. And I don't know that it's too niche. I'm sure somebody's in the process of trying to figure it out. But who's to say? Because I mean, pixel art is like pretty popular. Popular enough, like, I mean, they have the NFT pixel art shit, you know? If it's I mean, the NFT people and the pixel art, or the AI people, are two sides of the same coin, so I would not be shocked or surprised.
Yeah, all of my pixel art girlies have been seeing like a rise in like AIs attempting pixel art, but
Oh, whenever I was looking up reference, I definitely saw some AI attempt pixel art.
it's rough. It's rough out there.
Yeah, because I was just looking up like reference. I'm like, okay, like I'm not like super knowledgeable on this, so I would like to see how they're doing this.
Because like a lot of what I like do just for me personally, I do a lot of like collaging in my free time. And then I'll like paint over them or I'll draw over them or whatever I want to do. And it is so frequent that I'll be looking for collaging images and I'll be like, half this fucking shit is AI. Because I just like save them to like a Pinterest board or whatever, and then I'll look back at them later and I'll like see, okay, what can I use where? And then I'll like, when I like pay attention to it, I'm like, God damn it.
Can't have anything on this bitch of an earth.
Can't have fucking anything. Yeah, it's gotten really bad with houses. I save a lot of houses images. Because I do a lot of building in The Sims and in Minecraft. It's like one of my favorite things to do in any video game is build a little house. And so I have like a whole bunch of images saved of like pictures of houses. And I so regularly have to like purge my like Pinterest feed or whatever of all the AI slop.
Woof. I'm just a simple man, and I just want people to give a shit. Give a shit, please.
Pretty please.
Woof, not to be confused with Wan. Correct. There's joy in the Wan. There's disappointment in the woof.
I forget what state it was. It's either like Pennsylvania or Ohio, like one of the ones in like the Northeast. They were talking about like forcing all the AI companies to pay a shit ton of money like in advance for their power grid usage. And like AI companies are getting big mad about it. But they're like, yeah, we need to upgrade our power systems because you fuckers keep like taking like AI collectively takes like in like fucking Cleveland, Ohio or whatever, takes like the equivalent of 2 billion houses worth of energy every year. And they're like, we just don't have the infrastructure, and we're not going to build the infrastructure without you paying us up front for it because we don't know if you're going to be here in 10 years because we think what you do is stupid.
That's so fair. I hope they do that, and I hope that they just get, like, they can't afford to exist.
This has come out quite cute.
I like it. It makes me think.
Makes you think?
It makes me think of Zen Garden. Wow. I said that before, but it's still true. Sometimes things happen in my chat that I don't know what's going on. Like in the physical window, and I look over and I think there's a new message, and there's not.
Oh, weird.
Yep. Nothing crazy, just like I don't. Oh, what happened? No, nothing's there. Nothing is there.
I am washing it off with a little candy. I'm not washing it off. I'm like erasing the excess carbon from the pattern transfer process. But I have a little candy.
Candy.
I have a whole bunch of like.
Cool Blob, welcome in. Sorry, I was saying hello to my chat.
Welcome.
You came in at a controversial moment. We accidentally started talking about AI, so.
For like an hour, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how we got on it, but we were pretty deep. We were lost in the sauce there.
Yeah, I was given a bunch of these little erasers, and they've got little dinosaurs, and they've got cats and candy.
Those are so cute. What the fuck? I didn't even recognize them as erasers because they're so clean. I was just like, you're just putting stickers on shit right now. AI art is cringe.
So tiny. Here's a little fire truck.
I can't see the fire truck because it's behind my chat window, but I'll trust you.
Here's a little fire truck.
Oh, I love.
His little rocket ship.
Oh my god, you have so many.
Here's another little cat.
Oh, it is a cat. I was like, how? What is that?
Here's
and Where are you getting these?
I'm getting these from my little eraser box.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually quite a big eraser box.
Oh my lord, have mercy. That is a lot of erasers. I guess you need them. This might be
candies
for
literally.
Not for Bunny.
I would feed Bunny these erasers. I'm sure they're non-toxic.
I do like. All right, don't be saying no bullshit, but I love the feeling of like biting into like an eraser on my teeth.
I agree.
Okay.
I would never say no bullshit about you. I would say lots of bullshit, in fact.
You know what? So true. So true, King.
Remember earlier when I called you stinky or whatever?
You did do that. There are very few people that I accept insults from. There are even fewer that I sling insults at. And I mean, I still honestly don't sling insults your way most of the time.
I think you should sling more insults my way. I think it's funny.
I know you do, but I don't know. I don't really have it in me. I don't have it in me. You're a
better person than I.
I don't have it in me. I'm just a little guy. Just little. But yeah. As well as this is turning out, it's also kind of boring. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
It's a nice little. I would say it's a study, but I'm not looking at any reference. I'm just free balling over here. So I guess it's just. I don't know what you would call it. I'm just drawing. I'm just scribbling. Sometimes you just gotta scribble.
I have a secret.
Should I mute?
I can't tell you.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay, never mind.
It's a secret for not you.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm glad you have a secret.
Yeah, I just wanted you to know that there's something that
that you know that I don't know.
About. Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Heisty put something in my chat and said, "Don't tell Tiro."
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I don't know what the meaning behind it is, but
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you. I also have a secret apparently.
Oh.
I can't promise it's the same secret because I don't know what your secret is, but I will never. You can't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I would never tell you my secret.
Good. Well, it's okay to have privacy with friends.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
I'm considering this donezo. What do I do now?
I don't know. Free tea thing. That is such a weird thing to read. Free tea thing. Free tea thing. Like free teeth and thing put all into like a one word. I'm certain that was the intent, but it's weird in my mouth. Fruity thing. Fruity thing is a lot easier to say.
Oh.
Fruity thing. Fruity thing. Do you guys know that game where it's like it takes, I don't know what it's called. It takes the words and you have to, it takes like different words and you have to like guess the phrase. But it's something like that where it's like free, teeth, thing. And you have to like say it fast to try to figure out what it is. And it's like, oh, it's fruity thing.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I like that game, but also hard. Hard mode. Wheel of Fortune style? Well, Wheel of Fortune, you see all the letters. Is it called Jabbermouth? I don't know what it's called, but it's fun.
I would never Jabbermouth without consent.
Oh, Jabbermouth, I barely know her. But yep. It is fun. It's kind of like Wheel of Fortune. in that like you're trying to like form a phrase, but it's like using other words to form the phrase versus like using like trying to figure out the letters. So it's a little different. I am just noodling all over these teeth.
Hot.
Live on the internet, noodling. Uh-oh. Hold on. Cats. Jumping cats. Jumping cats.
That's the worst kind of cat.
Jumping Jahusa cats. You're welcome for that. Yeah. I don't think I've done anything of note recently. I don't have any cool stories to share. I kind of want to go see the Wild Robot. I've heard good things. That's because the marketing is ass cheeks. Okay, I didn't even hear about it until like it was coming. Until like literally it was coming out. Like I saw it in like the preview and everything, and it was like, oh, coming out next week, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and it's like it's like an animated movie, and I can't remember who's producing it. I want to say it's DreamWorks. It's not Disney, but it's getting like the ass cheeks marketing. And I've heard good things about it, and it makes me want to go see it because, like, I'm just like, I want things that aren't just sequels to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
You're happy with what you're drawing? Well, I can't wait to see it. If you want to share, of course. I don't want to, like, be too, like, what's the word? I don't want to be too pushy about, like, people participating. Share. Yeah, I'm more happy to know that people are participating than seeing what they do with it, because then it just makes me be like, oh well, this inspired them to do something.
Yeah, you know? Like we don't care what you make, we just care that you're making.
Pretty much. The added bonus of me, I guess bonus could depending on your point of view, of me like looking at the art is just like, you know, having your work acknowledged is nice. But if that's not something you're doing it for, that's totally fine. Totally fine. There is such a thing as just doing art for yourself.
Yeah, could never be me, but I appreciate other people that do it.
Yeah.
I am a whore for attention, but...
That's allowed. You're allowed to want validation. Fuck that shit. I want people to see my art and tell me it's cool. Is that a crime?
Jail.
Prison. Clout-hungry slut. You deserve to die. That's really why I hate AI, because it's getting all the attention and I'm not. Pisses me off.
I'm just jealous.
I'm very jealous. I'm a very jealous person.
That's what all the Twitter bros say.
Yeah, they're like, well, you're just jealous because I'm improving my art skills. I'm like, sure. Whatever you say, brother. I just work here. Drawing gnarly teeth with some hooks. Did I tell you about my Twitter discovery? I may have. I discovered that Twitter will hide your images if you do like the spoiler thing on it.
What do you mean?
So you know how like on Twitter it has like an option to where you can like blur it out, like if it's like, oh, okay, people might not necessarily want to see this when scrolling, so I'm gonna blur it out.
Yeah.
So I went through my my like hashtag that I made for the event, and it wasn't showing one that I knew existed because it was one of my friends, and I was like looking. I was just looking, and I was like, oh, weird, it's not there. I wonder why. And that's the only image that had the like spoiler tag on it. So if you like are looking through hashtags or like looking through like search things, which I don't think most people even do for real, not on Twitter anyway.
I've also definitely seen spoilered images like when searching, so that's really strange.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because they're a smaller account. I don't know. And maybe it's because they're like I don't know what it does,
but real
there
person
was
and not a bot.
Yeah, because everyone else has showed up and didn't have the spoiler image on it, except for hers. So my interpretation was that.
New to stream, welcome in.
Welcome in, new to stream. Don't be sorry. I'll say hi to them too.
I'm Dad.
Hey, Dad. I'm new to stream.
Yeah, the shit that Twitter suppresses is so weird.
Yeah, my friend was like shadow banned for a while there, and I'm like, Dad, what the fuck? She literally doesn't do anything wrong. Why? She's like so wholesome.
Yeah, I saw the stuff you and Grizzy were posting on Tumblr. I think I reduted them. I at least liked them.
That's all good. Oh, you follow Grizzy on Tumblr?
You blogged
I retweeted Grizzy. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to out
No, you
like
reblogged it on Tumblr, so I saw it, and I was like, oh, I can follow Grizzy.
Yeah, Grizzy. I need to get a blue sky. I've had several people.
Grizzy is.
Grizzy's all over the place. But it was just on my mind. That's another place that Grizzy's at. But I just something I need to do to at least get my domain name, as if there are like a bunch of people trying to impersonate me or something.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I used to have a friend who was like a tattoo artist, and like just like a fucking local tattoo artist, and somebody made like a impersonation account and was doing like fake giveaways of tattoos.
How do you give
and
away
like literally it DM'd me, and I didn't catch it at first, and they were like, congratulations, you won a free tattoo. And I'm like, brother, we live several states away. And the fake account was like, I don't care, come get your tattoo. I was like, what?
You're like, what do you mean you don't care? I feel like you should.
Like, unless you want me to come stay at your house.
I don't think you want that, brother.
But no, then I went and I didn't even send it to the artist at first. I sent it to like a mutual friend, like, what the fuck is this? What is Kate doing? And they were like, oh yeah, actually, I don't think that's Kate. I was like, oh shit.
Not good. That's not what you want to
hear.
That
was me failing the phishing test.
And
because I fully thought Kate was just being a dipshit.
You're like, why is Kate stupid? What is up with them? Yeah, I think that I'm just in so little contact with most people that I mean, I'm not immune to scams by any means, but
if I think reaches out, you're like, this is suspicious.
I'm like, why are you talking to me? who? Well, like, especially if like they're like, oh, it's your mom. I'm like, no, it's not. You're lying. She doesn't have a phone, idiot. Fuck you. Get out of here. Because that's how they do it most of the time. They like pretend to be like loved ones or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh no, something bad is happening. And I'm like, why are you contacting me? Like, that happens in my real life. Like, my brother texted me the other day and was like, oh, Leon died. And I'm like, oh.
Kennedy?
Yep. No, not my baby boy.
Not my baby Leon.
Not my baby boy. Hi. No. No, it was the dog. It was we've had him for like a long time, and he's like a little dog, so like they, you know, the little dogs have like health. Ever. Yeah, they live for fucking ever, but they also are like really susceptible for health problems, and the issue with that is that we really shouldn't have had that dog, being in the financial situation that we were in, and probably still currently were. Not to out them too much, but I don't think that they were in any position to be having animals. But yeah, I was like, honestly, good. Thank God, because last time I saw him, his like, they sent him to like a vet, but like I guess there was like nothing much they could do, and he kept like jumping off of the bed, and when he would do it, he would like break his leg almost every time he'd jump off the bed. So they tried to like, you know, put up a barrier and put up like stairs for him and stuff, and it just like they did what they could. They're just like, it's just like bad.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
it was real rough with my little one.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, that's probably for the best. Apparently he was waiting to put him down for one of my younger siblings to come and like give their goodbyes, but he just like died before that could even happen. So I was like, well,
had to happen.
It is what it is. What was funny but not funny, because, you know, not very cool, dead dog, but what was like interesting about it is he was like, yeah, Leon's really old, and I'm like, there's like a non-zero chance that he'll, like, in the message I was like, there's a non-zero chance that he'll probably just die naturally before you can even do that, and then he did, and I was like, well, not to say I'm a clairvoyant or anything, but
I mean, another little thing.
You like to tell people you're legally dead. Really puts them through a mental roller coaster.
I was legally dead for a little bit.
I don't think I've ever legally been dead.
I can fix that.
Oh. I don't know if I want that. That feels like a hassle, because then I'm going to have to prove I'm alive whenever I want to, like, do other shit.
I mean, I can keep that from happening.
Okay. Can you make me legally dead so that I don't have to pay back my loans? Because when you're dead, you don't have to pay them back.
I mean, I can just kill you.
Oh, shit, fuck. I don't know if I want that. That would really upset my mom.
Is that too much commitment?
I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Being dead is a little bit more commitment than I'm allowed. They did. My dad apparently was dead for a while there.
Fun.
Yeah, they couldn't. I was trying to like sign up for like FAFSA, and they're like, this person doesn't exist, and I was like, that's my dad. He literally does exist. He's right here.
Oh gosh, how does that even happen?
I don't fucking know.
I know how it happened for me, which is somehow somebody really fucked up some divorce papers.
Oh no. I divorced my child from life.
It was both me and my mom were dead.
Oh. That made the divorce really easy, I'm sure.
Because like the divorce, like they were doing divorce paperwork, and I guess somebody misfiled like our IDs as us being dead.
Wow.
Which is buck wild.
That's so funny, though. But, oops. What is Joe saying? OSHA can't fight you if you're legally dead. They can't. I'm dead now.
Why are you fighting OSHA?
I don't know.
I like OSHA.
Well, he's not doing it because he's legally dead. Sounds like OSHA. I don't have anything wrong with OSHA. I just think it's a funny thing to meme on. This is an OSHA violation. I think that OSHA should get more OSHA. I think there should be more rules.
I agree.
I think we should Super Saiyan OSHA.
I went all of the rules that are in my current workplace is actually really good about safety stuff, and I think all of my current workplace standards should be across the board because I know that it's not. I'm not looking forward to, if I have to find a new job, going back to being in dangerous situations.
That is fair. I don't like being in danger. Hot take.
Yeah.
I don't like when my life is on the line. I'm a baby. I'm a little baby man.
I'm a little baby man. I don't want to die.
I'm a little baby man. Sounds hurt.
I don't intend to die. I intend to live forever.
If I die, I will do it in my sleep. I also don't want to be a vegetable. I'm like, please, if I am vegetable, kill me. Bip. My mom has a DNR. She said if she's ever vegetable to kill her, and I'm like, okay. I am the patron saint of my loved ones' death wishes. They're like, you need to know this if ever this happens.
And you're just like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I have been the one that everyone's like, you're the one that needs to know so that everyone else will know. I'm like, okay.
How about you write that down? My grandmother used to, when I was a little kid, she used to be like, you're going to be in charge of my funeral one day. And she would go on about her plans for her funeral. I'd be like, ma'am.
Is she still alive?
She is. And she no longer wants a funeral.
Oh, she want to be cremated?
I don't think she gives a shit. She's just like, when I go, fuck all y'all.
That's so fair and valid. My dad told me to roll him in a ditch, and I was like, I'll at least cremate you.
My dad also wanted to be rolled in a ditch.
Oh.
My dad said that he would put himself in a ditch, though. He's like, I don't want to make you worry about that. He's like, I'm going to turn 60, and then you're never going to hear from me again.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I mean, I think we need your body in order to get my inheritance. And he's like, yeah, that's a good point. He's like, I mean, you'll hear from me eventually.
That's kind of where I am. I am the sole recipient, I suppose, of my dad's life insurance.
Cool.
Yep. I think, unless my stepmom has done something to change that. I mean, she's a demon. She might have.
Demons from hell, they often do things.
They do be doing things. You think I'm a demon from hell.
Apparently Robin's dad insisted that he was going to go die in a ditch when he turned 40, but now he's 43.
L.
Yeah, no commitment, have an ass.
Wow. What a fucking coward. I don't know, fish live in the OSHA. They hate fun. OSHA does hate fun because usually the fun is dangerous, and I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. I want the nanny state. I want them to tell you you're not allowed to do shit. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Who needs fun when you can have workplace safety? I would be great at HR.
I think so.
I get so easily... I don't even get so easily offended. I get so easily, I look at something and I'm like, I don't think that's...
That doesn't seem up to code.
Yeah.
I think this one is probably going to stay black and white. I don't know yet. Haven't made the commitment to whether or not I'm going to make it black and white or not.
I'm just...
If I want to use a chainsaw on a wobbly ladder, I should. I mean, you can do that in your own house. No one can stop you in your own house. You can have your very own chainsaw and your very own wobbly ladder.
Just don't make it your coworkers' problems.
Yeah, die on your own time.
Don't die on the job. It's inconvenient.
It is, and it's fucked up. Your coworkers didn't show up to see you die that day. Somebody like passed out at my work the other day. It was very scary.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, they're fine now. They apparently just like ran a marathon and did exhaustion. And I'm like, well, that'll do it.
Ran a marathon, came into work.
Ran a marathon, didn't eat anything till they like came to work.
Oh.
I guess they got tired and went night-night and then forgot that they need sustenance, and then they came work and did the die. I'm like, what? I like that you're cutting out this little butterfly.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
I'm
gonna put a little enamel pin in it.
Oh, sick. My mom is very impressed with your wood burning.
Aww.
Thinks that's very cool. So does my grandma. My grandma and my mom are very like, if you're my friend, they love you. My mom and grandma are very they love my friends. Even if they don't know them. They only know now that you have existed for 4 seconds, or I guess for like the hour that they saw that stream, and they now want to know everything about you.
Aww.
Yeah.
You can tell them anything. I made fire again. Hold on.
They were. Oh, I want to see. I'm watching.
I'm trying.
I saw a little bit.
Maybe if I go.
Maybe if I go
from the new spot. Come on, I believe in you.
I see. I keep seeing a little bit of fire from the nib itself. I'm not seeing it on the wood. You love them too. Are you okay to burn that thing, whatever that thing is?
It's paper.
But yeah, but there's like a drawing on the other side.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
I see that it's like burning it. I guess I'll just
lighting it on fire, which is what I want.
Oh, I saw a little bit. I keep seeing like little sparkies of fire.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fine. I can go see the VOD. I can see the VOD.
As a treat.
Yeah. I'll watch my own VOD. Or I can watch your VOD. And give you a view.
On alfieburnt.youtube.com or whatever, however, youtube.com/channel/alfieburnt. However channels
however
work
that
on
works.
YouTube.
Yeah. You can also just send me a link, because, I mean, the way that YouTube is it is very difficult to find new shit, or newer channels, rather. I applied to be in a zine. Ooh. I don't know if it'll work out, but we'll see.
I hope it does.
Yeah. Be cool. I've never done a zine before. I've always wanted to. But I simply never have. Or if you love my mom and my grandma too, you should. Love you.
Too much fire. Too much smoke.
Too much smoke fire. You're too busy being a pyromaniac.
That was almost my camp nickname in Girl Scouts. And then the adults were like, we can't name you that.
Got kidnapped in Girl Scouts and I never went again.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I was just mostly bullied in Girl Scouts.
I wasn't there long enough to get bullied, but I'm sure I would have been. I didn't even want to be in Girl Scouts. I just wanted to like do archery. And I wanted to be in Boy Scouts, but I couldn't be in Boy Scouts because I have this stupid saggy vagina and it's fucked up.
I think that if it sagged, it would be...
You think I would be able to get away?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't they didn't let me in. They didn't let me in Boy Scouts. Actually, I was not even allowed to like get into the. I wasn't. Parents no let apply to Boy Scout. I think they just assumed
I really
that
wish
they
I could
wouldn't
have
let
done
me
like
in.
the Venturers or whatever, which
Like
is
the
like
Eagle
gender neutral Boy
Scouts?
Scouts.
I had someone who was like they were in Boy Scouts and somebody like was fighting them to the death, saying that they were not in Boy Scouts because they were a girl, and they were like, I was in Boy Scouts. I don't know what to fucking tell you. They're like, no, you're probably in Eagle Scouts, and they're like, no, I was in Boy Scouts.
We sold popcorn.
We did. I was in Boy Scouts. Don't fucking worry about it. And they were so adamant. They were like, no, you weren't. I'm like, why are you fighting it? Why do you care? Even if they weren't, like, who fucking cares? Like,
If I have a kid, I'm gonna make them a Freemason.
What is a Freemason?
It's like the secret society. Goes back like 200 fucking years.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It like predates America.
I didn't know that you could just be. I didn't know you could just do that. I didn't know you could just be like.
Only if you're a woman.
Oh, okay. You can just decide to be a Freemason.
Yeah, because there's this program called like the Rainbow Club, which is basically like the Freemasons, Girl Scouts, but it's one of the few ins to the Freemasons that doesn't have to be like heretical. So you can just like straight up sign your kid up, even if you have no connection to the Freemasons, and then your kid, when they become an adult, if they were like a Rainbow Scout or whatever, like if they were in the Rainbow Club, they can join the women only sects of the Freemasons, like the wives or the sisters.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. But it comes with like I think a lot of scholarship opportunities if you're a Freemason, because I mean it's literally a bunch of shadowy cabal money running around because they're a secret fucking society.
Ain't too secret.
Ain't too secret, but they're a little secret.
Secret enough. Secret adjacent.
Yeah. I don't think I should color this. I think I like it in black and white. This little guy.
I didn't know you were coloring any of them.
I mean, I was considering it, but I'm not gonna. I could color any of them at any point, but...
You have that power. I'm hungry. I don't have food in my house, and I'm not leaving my house, so I might just starve.
Rip.
Rip.
Can I DoorDash you?
You could. I don't know if you want to do that. I can. I'm not gonna. I have ravioli. I'm not gonna starve. I'm just being dramatic. I just need to go to the store, and I don't want to.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I also don't want to.
So I'll just bitch about it instead.
These little, like, bubs might fall off, and that's just kind of a risk that anyone that wants to buy this will have to take.
The antennaes?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to cut them off or not.
If you resonate them or whatever the fuck, can you, like, enforce them so that they will be less likely to fall off?
Not really. I mean, it can only do so much. It's like a structurally unsound design.
I see.
So it's just kind of inherently a be careful with it thing. Which is why I'm tempted to just, like, chop them off. Do we think it would still look okay?
Yeah, it would look fine without them.
I feel like I like them, though.
I mean, I like them. I like them. I'm just saying that if it is what it is, then I think it would be okay.
Like, if people are careful with it, it shouldn't break off, but I
think that my issue would be transit, you know? Because I assume you'd be mailing these people.
It will be fine, because I can bubble wrap. Or I can put it in a little box.
Okay. I don't know enough about this medium to give any...
Chat, that we want me to cut off its ears.
No. I was in Boy Scouts and I'm non-binary. Shut the fuck up.
Real. I think they're cute. Alright, I'll leave them, and then if they get broken off, then it's just a...
It's like sucks to suck, I guess.
I might put a disclaimer like, hey, the antenna are fragile.
Yeah. I like them.
At your own risk.
Bleh.
I was about to get up to get some super glue. I do not need because I believe I have some here. Because I was just super gluing some magnets to Scorp's OP. Scorp requested a magnet. I said I could do a magnet or a pen, and Scorp said magnet.
Magnet. I am probably gonna go on this a little longer because I started later. But not much. Let me just
I might end earlier.
Well, that was the point, and yeah, that's okay.
Just because I'm.
I mean, you're done, yeah.
Done.
Yeah. You're getting these done so fast.
Yeah, I wish it took longer.
And you could do you could start bigger project maybe if you wanted to.
I mean, that's what I did, and I still finished it. I still finished it.
It's so, but it took you longer. It took you almost like an hour and a half.
And then this one took like 20 minutes because it's itty bitty. I love doing the itty bitty pieces though.
You don't have to stop doing them. I don't know if it's apparent that these are hooks anymore.
A little bit. I think the top one's less so.
Yeah, I think if I just oh. I'll hollow my hooks. Yeah, I think that's helping read because I made the blood the same color as the.
Ooh.
You pushed your store trip to tomorrow because EP. EP. I'm just having issues wanting to be around other human beings. I don't have much of a capacity for leaving my house. I have to do it for work all the time.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a time issue. Where it's really difficult for me to fit shopping in with everything else that I have to do.
That is also true. I'm just like, oh god, it'll take at least an hour.
And I can't send Robin out to do the shopping in my stead because I'm the one with like the coupons and stuff, and I'm also the only one with like a vehicle of any variety.
Yeah. I assume that you would need you can't really just run them home.
Yeah, I mean we are in like vague walking distance, but with like a whole bunch of groceries, like it would have to be a teeny tiny grocery run, which is not worth the distance that it is.
To walk.
Yeah.
Fair. Brother, what the fuck? Why do I keep getting these? Getting these fucking bots. I've gotten them like at least once every time we've done this.
I wonder if they're more prevalent in art streams.
Oh.
I mean, you do a lot of art streams, so you would have noticed.
Yeah, I mean, especially like the past month or so, I've been doing a bunch of art streams, so I have not noticed them until like, this month. I don't know if it's October. That's wild, but
I mean, it is Q4. Everyone's got money to burn.
Is that so? I don't.
I mean, big businesses will like spend more money in Q4 than in any other season.
Yeah, I ain't never heard none of that. I'm not very business savvy. I'm just a fella out here in the world.
Yeah, because Q4 is like, especially with all the holiday shopping, people tend to be much more relaxed with their money.
I see.
So it tends to
I
be
mean,
the
that
most
makes-
successful time.
I assume that's like kind of where the Black Friday type stuff comes in to play.
Yeah.
Just want to vibe and maybe take one more walk after this. I don't even want to go outside. I need to go on like a walk, but I also am afraid of like, I don't know why I'm like so afraid of people like seeing me. Most people don't know me.
Mm.
And I don't think people would recognize me from work because I always have my hair up and I'm like fully clothed with a mask on. So
Yeah.
I don't think I'm at risk, but I am still scared.
Yeah, like taking a day off and then being seen outside. I have the same thing, even though I know that I don't live near like any of my coworkers.
Yeah. It is what it is. There are people with eyes outside, and that's a problem. I feel like I should have maybe, instead of just emptying these out, made them like a lighter value. Since I don't think I'm
like
going to be coloring
pearly
them.
white. You've got veneers.
Thank you. I just meant the hooks, but
Oh. I thought you meant that you made the teeth white.
I did make them white. I'm keeping them white. Trying to make sure that the hooks have more of their own thing. When does the new Silent Hill come out, unrelated to anything we were talking about? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know.
Does anyone in the chat know? I kind of want to play it, but I also don't have money, so I don't know if I'll be able to. They might release a demo, though, before it comes out, and that would be cool. The 8th.
I love a good game demo.
Yeah. Ooh. I do love me a demo. Could also finish Resident Evil 4, which I still have not.
There's my suit. Do you want me to raid you?
Yeah. Unless you had someone else in mind. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
I'll raid you. Bye-bye, YouTubes.
Bye, YouTubes. Not my YouTubes. We're still going for probably about 15 more minutes.
Yeah, but
well,
Tirafmisu's
YouTubes. Hello, Tirafmisu's YouTube. I think there's a way to raid YouTube. I've heard tales of it existing, but I could not possibly tell you how it works.
You have to be a partner.
Oh.
And then you can raid into other lives or even just videos.
I thought that Crab do it. He's not partner yet.
Or maybe it doesn't have to be partner exactly, but it needs to be.
I think he's also raiding into his own channel. Yeah. Thank you for the raid. Maybe it's different if it's your own stuff. Hello.
Yeah, I think there might be like an in between where like between being partner and being able to raid out.
Yeah, I don't know. I have not looked into it. I've only been doing the streaming on YouTube for like a month. And I'm still not super understanding how it works. So, little dancers. But I'll let you go. Unless you were still going to stay and yap. I assumed that you had places to be.
Oh, I can go away.
Whatever you want to do. I just assumed since you weren't streaming anymore that you were done.
Nah, I should get something to eat. I don't strictly have to, but I should.
Understandable. Right. Let me get your...
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, chat, it's just me and you. Oh, it's Tuesday. Aw. I finally got to see the thing that Ricky sent me. It was nothing bad. I didn't think it would be anything bad, but I figured it was probably like a meme or something. It was just a little guy. It was just a little fillet with its big yawn. Sweepy fillet. Love a sweepy fillet. Hello. How many times have you said hi, Scorpions? At least 4. I'm not complaining, I think it's funny. With previous conversations. Just a little guy. It's just a little guy. I didn't know you were still here. I guess you're just chilling. Totally fine. Totally content being background noise. I'm always so flattered when someone's like, I'm watching you while I work. I'm like, oh. Thank you. I must provide you some sort of comfort. And help in the productivity. That's why one hello, one for each scorpion. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I also think that I like doing the co-working streams. I can only really do those if I'm like... I can only really do them if I am working on personal stuff though. Co-working streams are the bomb. Yeah, I like them. I can only do them if I'm working on personal projects though. So if I like have job work stuff I have to do. You're playing Sonic Adventure 2 right now? Hell yeah. I hope you're liking it. Oh, the new Shadow came out. The part episode 2, I haven't watched it yet. Watched it. I was thinking of watching it for one of my Sonic streams before I actually play it. You know what I discovered? I'm gonna be out of town when Shadow Generations comes out, so I'm gonna be late to the party when it comes out. Everyone would have already played it by the time I can get to it. Still playing it. Make no mistake, I'm still playing it, but I was looking at my schedule. I'm visiting my mom when it comes out. I'm like, damn. Oh well. I must visit my mom. It is the decision I chose. And I want to do it. I miss my mom. Having mom withdrawals. You can call me a mama's boy if you must. You think they should remake the Shadow the Hedgehog game that came out on PS2? Give Shadow a gun again? So in Shadow Generations, my understanding is that they will be having references to the Shadow games, but I don't really know. They already have DLC planned that has Keanu Reeves in it. Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog. I think that they should do. I don't think you can play. I think that Shadow the Hedgehog is one of those games that you can't play unless you have like the old one. It's one of those games that like didn't get a port. I think. I could be wrong. Which is unfortunate. There's so many games that just like don't have ports. It's fucked up. I'm just like, how am I supposed to play this? I want to play. Let me play the game. Let me play the game, please. Yeah, Black Doom and the... I need to make the YouTube chat bigger, I can't see it. And the Black Arms are returning. Yeah. I just can't get over that that motherfucker's name is Black Doom. Like, literally at that point, just call him the devil. Just be like, this is the devil. Like, looking, what do you call it? Like a Snapcube fan dub style. Hey, it's me, the devil. Just do it. Like, at that point, you already called him Black Doom. You can't get edgier than that. You have no shame. Simply just do it. How far are you into Sonic Adventure 2? You hadn't never played it before. You've been rewatching the Snapcube fan dub, and he is called the devil in that. I know. His final form is literally called Devil Doom. Oh my god. That's so stupid. You know, respectfully. That is so stupid, respectfully. When I say that things are stupid, it's usually affectionately. I love Sonic the Hedgehog, so anytime I call something stupid, it is with love. And this is his mega form, diddly ding dong doom devil. That would be pretty silly. Made notice that I didn't give this picture any semblance of like having like a face. It's just like a floating mouth. Maybe I should put implication of a face. I don't have to, but maybe I should, you know? Might be something to it. You're going through Shadow's space level with the spinny tubes? I don't remember what that's called. Hope you're having fun with it. I know you said you didn't like the Rouge and Knuckles levels, and it broke my heart, but I understand. I understand. I am in the minority of people who like those levels. Sometimes it's hard to be different in this world. Nope, that's not what I wanted. What the fuck? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, alright. That's why it's not working. When you're on the wrong tool, it's not gonna work. See how that is? I don't think my grandma's gonna like this one. I think it might be too yucky for her. She's gonna be like, ew, ew, ew. The fake chaos enemies are so annoying. Oh yeah, the like little blue guys, they are annoying. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're just correct in that. Just is annoying and there's not really much you can do about them. Cause like, I guess maybe I don't know how their mechanics work or something, but they just like fucking, even if you like dodge their stupid little tendrils, they'll just like shoot you in the head. So, sucks. It's annoying. Annoying. So annoying getting shot in the head. Well, probably is. do like implication of like hair. Not working out. Just looks stupid, so I'm not gonna put it there. Easy. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Also, their hitbox is just their head, so the homing attack has a hard time. Yeah, the homing attack is sometimes just ass cheeks. So. I don't know why this song is whispering at me. I don't think I really wanted that. I don't think I want it to whisper at me. I don't know how to do like the more rendered anime nose. But... oh, maybe I'll figure it out. And the more I do these studies. Alright, hold up. Boom. Zoom in. Just zoom in. Easy. Way I won't have to worry about all of that real estate up there. I'll just worry about whatever the fuck I'm doing over here. Easy. Y'all hear this song trying to seduce me? Dentist forcing his patients to say ah. Yeah. The prompt today is teeth. I was reminded the other day of an anime called Speedgrapher, and there's like a really creepy dentist in that. Nothing really, like, in particular happened for me to have remembered it. I just remembered it. Probably just thinking about dentists. Also, occasionally I just think about that anime because I like it. It's all in my head. Oh, I need to get that hydrate. What do you plan to do for insects? I don't know. I don't ever think about it until I show up here. I live wild and free. I just show up and I'm like, well, what are we gonna do today, fellows? The same thing we do every day. Draw potentially cursed objects. Not objects. Not objects. The other thing. Images. I guess an object, and I guess an image is in a way, an object. When I saw "Let Me In" and "Let Me Out," I immediately thought of that one lyric, the one song from with those kinds of lyrics. I don't think I know that song. Sorry. I'm not very cultured, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to call it. Gonna have to call it. A little bit of like highlights so it looks like there's skin texture. Yee. All right, I think that might be it. That might be where Tiriff doesn't have time for culture, only time for Sonic. I love Sonic. I have a song called Sacks of Teeth playing in your head, but that is typical with or without drawing teeth. Well, I appreciate everyone coming around. I think it's from the song Everlasting Fun. I'll have to check it out. Check it out before I... Unless you don't think it's a good song. But I'll look into it. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I really... Spoilers from a game? Oh, okay, maybe not. What game is it from? Maybe I don't care. Whoops. There's just some games that I'm like, I'm likely never gonna play this ever. Even if it's like a game that I think is good, sometimes I'm just like, I'm probably just not ever gonna play it. Oops. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Don't look at me. You can't see this. Shut up. I'm lying. I wanted to put a little bit of depth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. God. Sorry you guys had to find out like this. In front of the Goretober salad. Am I cheating at Goretober? No, I'm not cheating. I would never. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. The whole thing is teeth. Just want to put like some yucky little spit. I'll put some yucky little spit. Brother, what the fuck? Oh, I thought that said Toy Story. The top story. I think that's happened before. I remember saying something of this nature. Could be deja vu. Very well could have just said it before. Okay. Now I'm gonna stop. Don't look at me, it says streamer live on twitch.tv and also YouTube. Don't look at me, close your eyes. Keep the stream on, but just close your eyes. I'm mega cheating right now. This is more than 2 hours, but I don't know. I didn't start at the exact time. So it's not super cheating. And don't you be trying to hit me with none of that cope bullshit. Shut up. But you shut up. There's no cope. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop. We're done. We're done. How are you cheating? Because I only want to put 2 hours into the drawings that I do. It's not really, it's self-imposed, so it's not like it's actually cheating. I'm just being silly. Grabbing the cope, no. Yeah, this, like I said, it's the point of this is to get, point of it is to get as much done, like to get a finished piece every day in this 2-hour time block. And whatever you have is what you have, and you gotta just kind of like stop there. That way it doesn't get, you can kind of be like more free to do different things, to try different techniques. There's like less stress. So it's like I said, self-imposed, so it's not actually cheating. Some people would say that if you do Inktober and you use digital, then you're cheating in general, so. But we talked about that the other day. But all of these are self-imposed limitations so that I don't get too caught in the weeds and trying to make like a perfect finished piece for every single day of October. So setting limitations is important, and it also allows for like learning more stuff and, like I said, being experimental. And most of all for me specifically, I just don't want to like stress myself over it. So I'm like, okay, well, if I know that I have 2 hours, then I have 2 hours, and, you know, c'est la vie. And then that way it's less stress on me. I don't know if you've caught any of my other art streams, but I typically take a while to work on stuff because I want it to be just so. People acting like there are rules. Since when was this a competition? It's just, people are like that. Everyone tries to make stuff into a competition. My thing is that I just don't want to like, I've tried to do Goretobers before, and I get so caught up in like making sure that everything is like just, or like, you know, Inktober type events. I get so caught up in making sure everything is like just perfect that I just end up not being able to participate the whole month. Like I go real hard the first like couple days, and then I just can't keep up. So I'm trying to be able to keep up with this, even though I know that I'm not going to be able to do it every day because I'm not going to be streaming every day. I'm going to be visiting my mom, and I'm not going to like, I want to visit my mom, so I'm not going to like impose these things on me because I'm like, I'm not going to worry about, oh, I need an art piece. I'm like, no, I'm going to go hang out with my mom. I'm going to hang out with my mom, and that's just how it's going to happen. Oh, I also need to say that I love my grandma. I'm also visiting my grandma. She watched my stream the other day and I said I love my mom, and she was like, what, you don't love me? You don't love your grandma? I'm like, yes, I love my grandma. But you're part of my mom. I have 3 moms, like Steven Universe. I have my mom, my grandma, and my aunt. And those are my 3 moms. So when I say I love my mom, in my head, I'm just saying I love all of them. But my grandma's like, no, you need to say you love me. You need to say you love your grandma. You need to tell them. They need to know. I'm like, you're right. They do need to know. Mom, tone indicator, collective entity. Yee. But yep, this is gonna be the end of it. I have other work I need to get done today. But I will see you guys tomorrow. What's tomorrow's Saturday? I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what the time is gonna be, but I need to talk to Alfie, and we'll be doing this again. I might play a video game, probably Sonic, maybe Lobotomy Core, later in the day, but we'll see. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the churning and burning for sure, but maybe for other recreational fun stuff. And I hope to see you guys for a bit. Appreciate y'all hanging out as always, Bye, YouTube. If you guys are still in the